Alrighty, good evening, everybody. This is Cameron back here again, and I am here to go over. And this is just going to be a quick blog. It's not going to be anything significant. Just going to go over the update on the system as we get towards early next week. Not early next week, early this weekend, and into Sunday. Um, Basically, the title of this blog is "How the Models Stand Right Now." It's a battle going on with the models. You've got Euro. GEFS, and it's the funny part about it. The GFS Ensemble is with the Euro. The Euro Ensemble, all the ensemble guidance and the Euro operational versus the GFS, the CMC, the NAM model, all and the Icon model, all the other models versus the Euro. I've seen this happen before. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the European model has been winning those kind of battles before. I've seen it happen before where the Euro was standing alone and ended up winning. But we'll wait and see on how that plays out. But one of them's going to cave. All right, one's going to cave. It's going to be either the Euro or it's going to be the other models. But right now, I'm going to show you the European model run. And like I said, this video is going to be relatively short tonight because there's not really much to talk about. I'm just going over what we're seeing in the models here because basically right now we're in a standstill. All right, here's the European model run. All right, here we are, Friday night and Saturday. Your friend's starting to jump out of the northwest. All right, and here we are Saturday afternoon, 60s southeast, near freezing northwest. Okay, Saturday evening, we go from 60s to 40s, to the upper 30s, low 40s across southern Arkansas, and then 20s northwest. All right, here we are around midnight Saturday night into Sunday. Everybody except for South Central Arkansas for some odd reason is below freezing. Okay, so what does the Euro have for precipitation wise? You guys are gonna love the European model because it transitions everybody from Northwest Arkansas to Southern Arkansas to snow. Okay, what's going on with the Euro? Why does it have that? And temperatures are not really that marginal. Aloft temperatures. Aloft temperatures are going to crash after your front passes. So once your front passes, your aloft temperatures are going to fall before your surface temperatures did. And with that being the case, that supports winter precipitation in the state. Okay, um, especially with the track that the European model is taking. It takes it from Colorado to northern Texas, southern Arkansas, Mississippi, and gets down to the Northeast. So here we are, right around the 6 p.m. to midnight time frame, Saturday night and Sunday. Everybody's transitioned over to snow, and it gets out of here. So the European model right now, if you love snow in Arkansas, you want everybody to see it. I mean, North Arkansas sees it, Central Arkansas sees it, Eastern Arkansas sees it, and Southern Arkansas sees it. If you love the if you love the fact that everybody gets snow in Arkansas, the European model is going to be your best friend. If you think that North Arkansas is just going to see it, then the other models are your best friends right now because that's where we're at. The European model is saying, you're kind of like, in a, what's the word for it? In a jury room. You're trying to figure out is this guy guilty or is this guy not guilty? You have one side of the table saying, oh, he's guilty, he should go to jail, and you got the other side of the table saying, oh man, he's not that guilty, he's not that bad. Not guilty. So that's what we're at right now. We're kind of at a table where European Mall is by itself. He's got some ensemble guys with him, but European Mall is by itself saying the whole state, and you've got the other side of the table with GFS, NAM, and everybody else saying North Arkansas at best. That's it. Sorry, that's a done deal. The only reason why the other models have just North Arkansas is because they want to power this low up into a 998 to 1,000 millibar low pressure, and this is where somewhat the tropics come in. Back out there in the tropics, you start getting the system to really boost up and get powerful. They're going to start pushing north. They're going to want to push north. That's just how it is. You deal with this with every hurricane, every strong tropical storm. They try to push north. All right, so that's the situation that you're dealing with the GFS and everybody else. The European model, on the other hand, is relatively weak with the system, and also the NAM model. The NAM model is really weak with this system for some odd reason. The European model has 1,002 millibar low pressure, which is not terribly bad, but at the same time, look along the Gulf Coast. It has another low down here. Alright, and you're going to have to watch it because with this low developing, it pushes this low to the northeast, pushes more moisture into an area that's cooling down rapidly, and then as it pulls away, comes 997 millibar low pressure, northerly to northwesterly winds flowing behind the system, and everybody transitions over to snow and before ending Saturday night into Sunday. Another thing that you have to watch out for is wind chill. Wind chill factors are going to be relatively significant along with the potential winter precipitation because with rapidly falling temperatures, you're going to have the potential of single digits to teens for wind chills late Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. So that's going to be a big deal with that also. And another thing we have to watch out for on Saturday is with temperatures falling below freezing that fast is flash freeze. And we don't deal with flash freeze a lot here in the natural state. They deal with it a lot up in, the Midwest and the Northern Plains. They deal with flash freeze a lot. Basically, what flash freeze is basically temperatures that fall below freezing at a rapid rate, and you still have water on roads and water on sideways, on bridges and overpasses, and they become frozen relatively fast. Basically, just another version of black ice, but a much quicker version of black ice. So, that's the situation that we kind of face ourselves with as we get towards this weekend, guys. So that's the European model's perspective on the situation. CMC, on the other hand, says no, except if you live in North Arkansas, because like I said before, it wants to blow this system up, push it north. It only has North Arkansas, and then that's it. Okay, that's it. It gets it out of here, and that's a done deal. All right, GFS, same way. NAM model, with the NAM model situation, okay, first of all, there's your line point for NAM, okay, and I'm not saying go jump on any model, but if you were to go with NAM, you might want to look right at 60 hours, because you go past 60 hours, it's just like going past 240 hours out at GFS. It's basically useless because from 60 hours to 84 hours out, the NAM model has not been doing well. It's been doing really, really terrible this winter. All right. So with it being 84 hours out, it's not gonna keyhole anything that's gonna happen beyond that period. So the further you get into the NAM, the less accurate it's going to get. Okay. And the NAM model, like I said before, has not been doing well this winter at all. It's been doing pretty horrible. But the European models had the upper hand on everybody else so far, and the ensemble guidance has the entire state as well. So it's not alone; it has ensemble guidance behind it, and also the GFS's counterpart, the GEFS, has the entire state, while the GFS says no. So there's obviously some uncertainties and disagreements going on here. But what the NAM model does, it gets the system out relatively fast. It gets this thing here Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, it's already pushing into the northeast, and we only have just a little bit of spit of rain sprinkles, maybe a couple of snowflakes in northwest Arkansas, and then that's it. And Saturday night and Sunday, you're dried out. You are dried out, and temperatures plummet. Temperatures plummet into the 20s Saturday night into Sunday. So that's the NAM model's perspective. I'm going to show you snowfall accumulation for just a little bit, and it only has a trace across northwest Arkansas, and that's it. That's it. And the only reason why I kind of don't buy that is because you have a snowpack to the north. That's also going to be playing in factor. There's a lot of things that's going to be playing in factor with this, guys. All right. So if you're a snow lover out there, and I know that you guys have been burnt with these last couple of systems. Okay. I've seen several comments about it, how, you're not gonna, you're gonna wait until it happens and all that. And I understand that. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. But, late December, early January, we normally don't see these types of snows events here in Arkansas. I've always known, for us to get our winter storms in late January, mid to late January, to February and early March. That's when we normally get our snow events here in Arkansas. We've never really seen them outside of that period. I've seen a couple in early January. I've seen a couple in December. But so far, I haven't really seen any snow events during that time frame. So I can promise you guys, we're gonna get something. We're just as anxious and hungry for a winter event here in Arkansas as you guys are. I promise you. Alright, it's just the pattern that we've been in up until now has not been supportive of winter weather here in the natural state unless you live in North Arkansas. It just hasn't been supportive, but that's all changing. That is changing. I promise you, that is changing here in the natural state. So you guys look snow, you guys look cold. I promise you, I have it coming for you guys. All right, so NAM model honestly still has some things to work out. With the ZOZ guidance, it still hasn't came onto it, and also on top of that, guys, this thing is still on sample. All right, until we get this thing sampled in, we get a DNA test, blood test, or something with it. We're not going to really know. The models are not going to really know what to do with this system until it gets sampled, until you get data put into the model. So right now, the models are kind of shooting in the dark. You know, it's dark room. You're trying to hit the target, and you just can't hit the target because it's a dark room. You can't see it. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, when the system starts to develop, we should start to get a little bit of light shedded into this dark room, and hopefully models will be able to be a little bit more accurate in terms of where this thing goes. Okay, so right now, like I said, it's just a quick blog of what's going on with that here. And the GFS on the same hand, like I said, with the ZOZ guidance tonight, it still has North Arkansas. All right, it still has North Arkansas, and still is a powerhouse low. I want to see if it came further south with the low pressure here. And actually, no, it hasn't. It's gone further west. It's a little slower with the ZOZ run, but not much. Not much to make a difference here in the natural state here. So, guys, stay tuned. We're going to have constant updates tomorrow, Friday, and especially on Saturday, going over this winter weather potential in the natural state. You guys take care, and y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday night. And stay tuned to the page and share this video with your friends and family to keep them updated on everything that's Arkansas weather. All right, thank you, and y'all have a good night.